Good day, everyone. My name is Trisha D. Ramos, and I'm a licensed Salvi Pronto, and we're here to give you a guide about Sustainable Development Goal 17, entitled Bring Unity in One Community.
So, the purpose of this advocacy is to bring our goals into achievement. If we work together as one in a community, we surely have a power to achieve a goal. According to United Nations, the Goal 17 is about revitalizing the global partnership for sustainable development. The 2030 Agenda is universal and calls for action by all countries.
We live into the world that the issues we face are complex and transcend borders. We are experiencing climate change, global health crisis, and inequality in the economy, and social injustice.
Nowadays, we are experiencing different kinds of storms that truly affect our country. We hear in the news and know how difficult it is for some citizens whenever typhoons make landfall. Many infrastructure are destroyed, many lives are lost, and most importantly, our agricultural products are damaged due to the typhoons that pass through our country. We also experience the global health crisis, natural and man-made disasters create refugee population with immediate and long-term health problems. Climate change and not enough access to food and safe water are also global problems which can affect people's health. Many countries and health organizations are working together and sharing information on these and other health issues.
So we're here at Global Dawn MDRMO together with Mr. El Shalo El Hintalan to interview about the climate change here in our community. So, the first question is, what do you think are the primary sources of change in our community?
Ito sa Gabandon, number one, bakit life ay pagkusulo ng ating family at kung number one na sa ating lugar kasunod yung mundo yung mga pagkusulong ating mga malinis na pagkusulong.
So, according to Mr. El Shalo, deforestation is one of the primary sources of climate change here in Nabaulan. So, what is the significant effect of climate change?
Dito sa atin yung flooding saka yung landslides. Ang malakang ulan yung kasi effect ng climate change yung pagkakaroon ng mga bagyo dito sa atin sa Gabando yung ating saka landslide o nagkasilan. Sa panahon naman ng tag-araw, ang mga apektado dyan, yung mga farmlands, yung mga bukay. Nagkakaroon ng mga peste, panayin natin, nagkakaroon ng drought.
So another question is, how do you think climate change will affect agricultural products?
At nakaka-apekto yan sa mga agricultural katulad ng nabanggit ko. Nagkakaroon ng mga peste sa mga pananim. Pilit yung ani, yung mga bukid. Diba? Yung pag-number sa pag-ulan, lumilit yung ani sa mga bukid. Kasi nga, yung mga peste. Tapos pag-ulan naman, anak yung bagyo, anak yung natitira yung mga natin sa ating mga bukid.
So, good day everyone. So, I am here at the RHU office of Global Dawn, Navatia, together with nurse. Here presented to conduct an interview about health issues in our community. So, the first question is, how do health crises impact individuals' lives and communities?
Katulad yan ang sinabi namin, halimbawa na lang kung meron tayong mga cases na dengue. Saka pa lang kasi nagiging aware talaga yung mga tao na maglinis ng paligid nila kung wala pang nagiging kaso o kaya wala pang namamatay na mga ano. Katulad na lang 2019 natin noon. Kung hindi pa sila maglinis o kaya mag-spray man lang yung bawat barangay, hindi pa sila talaga magiging aware na may namamatay na tungkol dun sa may dengue. Tapos, pagdating naman din kasi sa may immunization natin, sa mga babies natin, mahirap mag-encourage talaga kasi ng mga magulang, lalo na naging issue din kasi yung dengue vaccine noong 2016 noon. Tapos pati na rin yung COVID-19 vaccination natin. Natatakot din kasi sila na maging na yung impact noon ng mga vaccine sa magiging baby nila, kaya sa mga baby nila.
So, second question, ma'am, is how do public health authorities respond to a health crisis in a community?
Katulad din nung nakakaraan din kasi noong 2019 talagang sumabo kasi yung kaso talaga ng dengue noon. Ang ginagawa namin, nagmi-meeting muna kami dito together with our municipal health officer. Tapos saka naman kami makikipag-meeting kay mayor kung paano yung magiging maganda na gawin para sa community. And then, saka namin itatap yung mga barangay health, yung barangay captains, and then yung mga officials din nila doon para sama-sama kung paano namin nasusumpo yung naging kaso ng dengue na yun. So far, yung naging naging maganda kasi nung kasi nagtulong-tulong din talaga o kaya mas po yung bawat barangay kasi kung i-shoulder kasi lahat ng LGU kasi yung budget pagdating doon sa may spraying na yun, hindi rin kakayanin, kaya kailangan din talaga ng tulong ng barangay. Nung naman na gano'n, lumiit naman na yung kaso ng time na yun.
So, the third question, ma'am, is what are the practices for keeping the public informed about the health crisis?
Eto, naman na tayo puso naman na rin sa atin sa social media. Meron naman na rin kaming page, kaya kung hindi pa rin kayo naka-follow sa page namin, follow na lang yung Bandang RH Working Station para naka-update din kayo doon sa mga namin, sa mga programs namin na pinopost. Tapos, pagdating naman din sa awareness lang din sa may awareness campaign sa mga communities and then sa mga schools. Lalo na kapag kami mga PTA meetings sa mga schools, nakikipag-participate naman din kami doon. Tapos, posting ng mga IEC, yung mga posters, o mga kung mga tindahan, kahit saan.
So, number 4, ma'am, is how can communities be empowered to respond about the health crisis?
Yun lang, lagi lang din namin information dissemination sa mga community, health teaching, kapag may mga consultation dyan, sinasabay na rin namin yung health teaching sa kanila. Tapos, kung merong mga small group discussion, isinasabay kasi din namin sa mga 4Ps. Nakikisabay din kami kapag meron silang family development session na para kung sakali, nakakatch din namin yung ibang mga program namin na may i-discuss din namin sa kanila.
SDG 17 emphasizes the importance of collaboration and unity in both within government, public, and private sector for us to show one's county or community.
It is a call to action for every government and stakeholders to come together and leverage their capabilities, whether through financial support and knowledge sharing about the issues in our community. We are the one who can give an improvement and betterment for our community. So let's unite as one to show the progress for our community.
Above all, we as the individual must recognize that we are the part of a community to make a solution. Our actions, our voices, and choices have a big contribution for sustainable development.
This video is not just about awareness. It's also about actions we can do to give a solution to the problems. Here's a challenge for everyone. We want you to participate in every activity in your community for us to prevent the climate change and be educated about our health. Be responsible to every action that we have done that can affect our environment, especially our health.
Just give a comment here about your opinion and how you can cope up to this kind of problem in your community. You can achieve one vision if you work together as one, so let's go and make an action.
We're not the only one for this advocacy. We, together with the MDRRMO and RHU employees of Global Dawn Nueva Ecija, are here to make an action for us to give a sustainable solution.
When we unite and take an action, we can easily achieve our goals for the community. This kind of partnership are good for the betterment of our environment and ourselves.